I believe like people are becoming more consciously aware, like collectively more consciously aware. But say that didn't happen, bro. It could get worse. We thought Sexy Red and Sukihana was as bad as it could get. Bro, if people didn't start waking up, it would have got worse. It would have got way more treacherous than Sexy Red, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, what y'all think would have, who do y'all think would have came after Sexy Red? Whoever that would have been, would have made Sexy Red look like light work, dog. Come on, bro.
Damn. Set your alarm, Ernst, you hungry.
Female rap has been on the rise for the past decade, largely in part to the success of rap superstar Nicki Minaj. Nicki laid down the foundation for what would become modern female rap. She is known as one of the greatest female rappers of all time. She is also known as one of the pioneers of over-sexualizing yourself to sell records. While Nicki definitely wasn't the first, that was Lil' Kim or possibly even an artist before her. Nicki definitely made raunchy female rap mainstream pop. Lil' Kim walked so Nicki could run. While Nicki is responsible for giving female rappers a platform, she is also responsible for influencing the current generation of female rappers. Women who focus—
No, but look, check this out though. Nicki Minaj actually could rap though. She actually had talent, bro. She could spit, man. And I think her actual goal was to be a great rapper. Dog, you could name at least 5 or 6 Nicki Minaj verses that you know by heart, bro. Name me one Sexy Red verse. Hold on.
Also responsible for
Name me one Sexy Red verse that's not the hook, bro. And Sexy Red is more recent than Nicki Minaj as far as who came out first in the music industry. But we know more Nicki Minaj lyrics than Sexy Red lyrics, bro. Like, come on, bro. Because Sexy Red didn't come out to be a rapper. She just wanted to be rich and famous. Dog, come on. Well, maybe she did want to be a rapper. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Influencing the current generation of female rappers. Women who focus more on selling their beauty than actually selling music. Although Nicki too relied on sexualizing herself quite a bit, in her defense, she could actually rap and has made several hit songs. But nowadays, music seems to come second when it comes to the current female.
In this video right here, Sukihana in this video, whole minstrel show. She was a clown in this video, bro. And y'all ate it up.
Rappers. It's like these women make the songs just to make a music video that promotes their OF content. Female rappers aren't selling music anymore.
Don't get me wrong though, cause I heard this song. Alright, man, alright. Don't get me wrong, cause I've heard this song, and I could see why the girls would like it. I could see why people like the song. Outside of the subject matter, I could see why people like the song. But we do still have to admit, like, bro, this shit was a whole clown show, bro.
Music video that promotes their OF content.
This made me want to go to this whole sellout argument, right? Who's the real sellout, right? Like, who's the real sellout, bro? That's a whole nother video, though.
It's like these women make the songs just to make a music video that promotes their OF content. Female rappers aren't selling music anymore. They're selling themselves. This is what Nicki turned female rap into. Rappers who are basically high-end escorts. And recently, this is what was revealed about the rapper Saweetie. Because she based her entire career on her looks, her music career has been in decline since she first came on the scene. When her 15 minutes of fame were over, it seemed that Saweetie turned to more drastic measures to make money. According to someone who worked with her, she started living her raps and was allegedly selling herself to the highest bidder, showing just how much of a slippery slope female rap truly is. One moment, you could be selling concert tickets, and next, you can be on a yacht party in Dubai, letting a billionaire sheik use you as a porta potty. Now, people are finally starting to see the reality of the overly sexualized female rappers. Hey.
But look, when it comes to Saweetie, I don't think she ever really wanted to be a rapper. I think rapping just got her to where she really wanted to get to faster. She used her looks to get to the next stage, bro. Like, alright, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I think with someone like Saweetie, she was just always looking for a shortcut. Wherever she could find it, she was looking for a shortcut, bro.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about the sad reality of female rap. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my Patreon members know, a few days, female rap did not start out the way it is today. When female rappers first started to gain recognition, it wasn't because of how attractive they were, but because of how talented they were. MC Sha Rock is widely considered as the first female rapper and MC in hip-hop history. She is commonly referred to as the mother of the mic for her pioneering role in the male-dominated early hip-hop scene in the Bronx during the late 1970s. Her style, which included the innovative use of an echo chamber effect, influenced notable male rappers like Run DMC. MC Sha Rock did not have to over-sexualize herself to sell records. Instead, she was recognized for her lyrical skill and pioneering presence in a male-dominated environment. Sha Rock earned her respect through her ability in rap battles and performances, holding her own against male MCs. Her groundbreaking work established a path for subsequent generations of female hip-hop artists, such as Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. These women took female rap and made it bigger than anyone would have ever imagined back in the 80s. But even with all that success artists like Queen Latifah and MC Lyte were having, female rappers were still seen as second to male rappers. Because of this, female rap never truly made it to the heights of male rap during the 80s, failing to land a single song in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 charts. But in the 90s, that was all going to change with the rapper Lil' Kim. Under Biggie's guidance, Lil' Kim was going to change female rap forever and birthed a new archetype of female rappers. In 1994, Lil' Kim met Biggie, who was an up-and-coming rapper in the neighborhood. Biggie was initially skeptical.
Yo, Lil' Kim was happy to be with Biggie, bro. Look at this smile. This is a genuine ass smile, bro. She was happy that the arms wrapped around him. She was happy to be there, bro. Look at this other picture, bro. Any chance she get to be on him, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Lil' Kim was happy to be with him, man. Come on, dog.
Lil' Kim met Biggie, who was an up-and-coming rapper in the neighborhood. Biggie was a...
But it seemed like the argument he about to make is when women with actual talent didn't over-sexualize themselves, they didn't get the same attention as the women who did over-sexualize themselves, which might be true. But at the same time, were these women actually talented? These women right here, the mother of the mic, was she actually talented? Maybe she was. I don't know.
Actually skeptical of Lil' Kim, as he thought she was too cute to know how to rap. He didn't believe she actually had talent, but to his surprise, he was quickly impressed after hearing her freestyle. Biggie took her under his wing and started molding her into a rap star. While Lil' Kim was a skilled rapper, Biggie felt she was still missing something. He noticed she kept trying to rap and look like the guys. This is what female rappers commonly did during the 70s and 80s, and Biggie felt this was hindering her ability to stand out from the rest. So he encouraged her to lean into her sexuality with her rapping style and persona, turning Lil' Kim into the first raunchy female rapper ever. When Biggie blew up, he brought Lil' Kim with him. When she first debuted, it didn't take long for her to become an overnight sensation. Her songs were raunchy and explicit. She was saying things that no female rapper had said before, making songs about hooking up with men and doing all types of scandalous things. Because of this unheard style, she blew up after her standout performance with Junior Mafia. Her success was quick and impactful, especially for a female rapper at that time. She wasn't only selling music, she was selling her beauty. This technique proved to be successful when in 1997, she landed her song Crush on You at the 6th spot on the Billboard Hot 100. She was the first female rapper to have 3 consecutive #1 singles on the Billboard Hot Rap track chart. Her debut album Hardcore had the highest ranking debut for a woman rapper on the Billboard 200 chart at the time, cementing her presence in hip-hop and changing female rap forever. After Lil' Kim, women trying to be rappers didn't want to look and sound like Queen Latifah anymore. They now wanted to be like Lil' Kim, who embraced her beauty and said whatever she wanted in her songs. Lil' Kim's impact would be seen for years to come. After Lil' Kim, almost every female rapper was molded after her archetype, influencing many successful female rappers like Missy Elliott, Eve, and Trina. But none of these...
But look, all of these women had talent, though. Come on, Trina, Eve, Missy? Come on, bro. All of these female rappers had actual talent. They could rap. They made hit songs. Man, come on.
Women would reach the level of success Nicki Minaj made it to. Nicki, just like many other female rappers who came before her, was directly influenced by Lil' Kim. Although they eventually had beef and don't like each other, Lil' Kim's influence on Nicki Minaj's music and persona is undeniable. Nicki was the new Lil' Kim. She was better, younger, and more importantly, infinitely more successful than Lil' Kim. Just like Kim, Nicki was a raunchy female rapper who didn't care about boundaries.
Alright, and here's the thing with Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj. From the best of my knowledge, I could be wrong, but from the best of my knowledge, for them, rap came first. The music came first. All of the over-sexualization and all the other stuff came after the music, at least for a certain amount of time, right?
While Lil' Kim showed off her body and rapped extremely explicit lyrics, Nicki Minaj took that archetype to a new degrading low and did it all on a mainstream pop level. Nicki wasn't just hip-hop, she had become a pop superstar and brought this female archetype to the mainstream. Just as Lil' Kim had changed female rap in the 90s, Nicki did it in the 2010s, molding just about every female rapper that came after her. Without Nicki Minaj, there is no Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, or Sexy Red. But since Nicki had already taken this raunchy persona to maximum levels, the women who came after her had to go to even new extremes to top that, which not only destroyed female rap, but also the generations of women influenced by these stars. Female rappers quickly realized that just being raunchy and edgy wasn't enough anymore. They had to become as close to what they were rapping as possible, which we saw unfolding starting in the 2010s. In the late 2010s, we saw the rise of rapper Cardi B. The first female rapper who was previously a pole dancer ended up becoming one of the biggest mainstream female rap superstars ever after dropping Bodak Yellow. Following in Nicki Minaj's footsteps, Cardi embraced her promiscuous past and channeled it in her music. Unlike Nicki though, Cardi had actually lived her raps. She was actually in the club doing all types of degenerate acts to make some money. This gave her a level of authenticity that no other female rapper had achieved at the time. It was like the drill era for women rappers. Cardi was really out there selling herself, not just rapping about it. Soon, Cardi was becoming the biggest female rapper out there, following the same gimmick started by Lil' Kim and further popularized by Nicki Minaj. Because Cardi was actually what she painted herself as, the fans couldn't get enough of her, and she had set the...
You see how it's getting progressively more extreme though? Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and then what? Who was after her? Who was after Cardi B? Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red. You see how it's just progressively just getting more extreme. And look, man, I'm gonna let it play.
Bar a notch higher that the new women on the rise had to live up to. This led to the rise of rappers like Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls, Sukihana, and the worst of all, Sexy Red. While Nicki and even Lil' Kim used their beauty to enhance their music, the women of the new generation are solely focused on their looks to sell records. These female rappers were mostly popular because men found them attractive than their actual ability to make music. The sad thing is, the new female rappers know this. They know that their music is only going to get them so far. Most of them couldn't...
And look, and this is just my opinion, right? I believe like people are becoming more consciously aware, like collectively more consciously aware. But say that didn't happen, bro. It could get worse, dog. We thought Sexy Red and Sukihana was as bad as it could get. Bro, if people didn't start waking up, it would have got worse. It would have got way more treacherous than Sexy Red, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, what y'all think would have, who do y'all think would have came after Sexy Red? Whoever that would have been, would have made Sexy Red look like light work, dog. Come on, bro.
Really rap, so they knew the music had to be promo for what they were really selling, themselves. This led to their music videos basically becoming straight up adult films, with the women in these videos stripping off less and less, showing
See, look, come on, bro, look at this, bro. This is why I got mixed feelings about Sexy Red.
Straight up adult films, with the women in these videos stripping off.
Look at this, man. Come on, dog. You could, all right, I ain't gonna say Nicki Minaj. First of all, look at the hand signs, the tongue out. All right, but I could be wrong, but do you think Nicki Minaj would get caught doing this, bruh? Trying to sell herself? Maybe she did, I don't know. But that's beside the point. My whole thing is, with Nicki Minaj, like I said, the music came first. With Sexy Red, everything else came first, and the music was used to promote everything else she was doing, bro.
And less, showing more and more. It almost became a competition on who could degrade themselves more for the spotlight. They used their music to get the attention of the fans, so they could then sell their beauty to them and monetize that. This only got worse in 2020, when the world saw the rise of OF. This was the moment these new female rappers were waiting for.
Now yo, I just thought of something. This is a stretch, right? What if 2020, everything that happened just so OF could go to the top? Think about it, bro. If it already existed before then, and they won't really get no play like that, they said, all right, look, make everybody stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Make sure people can't work or make money. And then it blew up. Because when else would this have blown up? When else would OF have blown up? It blew up in 2020 out of all years. It didn't blow up before then. Like, come on, dog. It blew up that year. Man.
The rise of OF. This was the moment these new female rappers were waiting for. Now they can make tens of millions, not off their music, but by selling their beauty directly to the fans.
The whole world changed. The whole world changed for OnlyFans.
Rise of OF. This was the moment these new female rappers were waiting for. Now they can make tens of millions, not off their music, but by selling their beauty directly to the fans. Soon, every female in the industry was promoting OF. While selling intimate videos and photos was once seen as distasteful and low class, reserved only for those in the adult film industry, the female rappers made it desirable and painted it as women empowerment, justifying selling themselves by telling their fans they were taking control of their own body and becoming financially independent from men. Soon, this started to spread to women from other...
And that's the whole thing, though, this whole women's empowerment, which... I don't have no problem with women's empowerment, but my whole thing is they only pulled that card out when it was used for something negative. Or, I ain't even gonna say negative, when it was used for like some hoe shit, right? When it was time to do some hoe shit, they pulled out that women's empowerment card. I'm like, all right, y'all can have women's empowerment, but y'all can do other shit with it. You know what I'm saying? It don't always have to be just for hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ride for that. Y'all will ride for women empowerment as long as it protects y'all to do some hoe shit. But you could use it for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You could really use that power for other stuff. Like other more productive things, bro.
And becoming financially independent from men. Soon, this started to spread to women from other industries. It was no longer only female rappers. Now it was actors, social media influencers, and even Olympic gold medalists.
Damn.
They all... It was actors, social media influencers, and even Olympic...
Bro, I'd be mad as hell. Shawty, where your arch at? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You straight back.
They all created OF and sold their intimate videos and photos to fans. It got to the point that it was eventually regular women signing up for OF, selling themselves on the site. In just 5 short years, women selling themselves on OF became not only normal but expected, with men waiting for any attractive woman who became famous to make their OF account so that they can cop a peek, leading to very disturbing moments like we saw with Danielle Bregoli, known as Bad Baby, as men were literally counting down to her 18th birthday because she promised to launch her OF that day. Bad Baby made millions in just a few days of launching her OF, showing just how far society had fallen, but also just how popular OF had become. What was once seen as distasteful and shameful was now praised. Women began bragging about how much money they managed to make selling themselves on OF, with many of these women making more money than most people would make in their lifetime. But after these females had stripped away all morality from what they were doing and showed the world all they had to offer, what else could they do once these men became tired of paying to see these videos and photos? What could they then do to sell themselves when no one cared to see them anymore? Well, what was recently exposed about Saweetie shows the next step after OF. The rapper Saweetie first gained significant popularity with her debut single Icy Girl, which went viral online in the summer of 2017. This led to her signing a major record deal in early 2018, and in 2019, she dropped one of her biggest hits, My Type. The single My Type became her first single to enter the Billboard Hot 100 chart, peaking at the number 21 spot, marking her first top 40 hit. For the next few years, like many other female rappers, Saweetie made songs...
Look, bro. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier, bro. Sweetie didn't really want to rap. She was always looking for the shortcut. Man, come on, bro. The shortcut, the already rich, established, well-known rapper. Man, look. And I remember seeing them take pictures together at basketball games. And I just remember looking at the pictures and thinking, like, bro, they don't really like each other like that for real. Like, she didn't really rock with him like that for real. You could look and tell, bruh. She was just there because she knew that was going to help her get to whatever her goal was, bruh. And the further proof of that is what actually took place. I mean, I can't say we can blame her for why the Migos broke up, but I'm pretty sure she was probably the last straw on the camel's back as to why the Migos broke up. They probably had problems before then, but I'm pretty sure the stuff that she contributed to the breakup of possibly the best rap group in the world in history, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she contributed to that. Like, I don't know, bro.
With explicit lyrics and
like I said, Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, it was the music first. Everybody else, it was everything else first.
their beauty along with her
Music last.
music. But it seemed after the men got tired of her and the women found new girls to imitate, her music career started to die. By 2021, her music career was on a drastic decline. And by 2023, her music career was basically over. This is when Saweetie decided it was time to sell herself online like all the other failing female rappers. So in 2023, Saweetie struck a deal with an OF competitor to launch her own account and post her spicy pictures. She started selling these photos on her page for a $25 subscription. Unfortunately for Saweetie, this wasn't as successful as she would have wanted, leaving her with the problem of making money off her looks when people simply didn't care anymore. What was Saweetie left to do? According to a woman named Maybach May, who claims to have been Saweetie's role manager, Saweetie resorted to selling herself like a high-end escort. According to Maybach May, she organized trips to Dubai to party with billionaire sheiks for many female celebrities. Maybach May claims that Saweetie was one of those women who got paid to go to Dubai and party with these billionaire sheiks. Now, for those that have heard about these parties but have no idea what happens at them, let me explain these Dubai yacht parties. It has been revealed by many Dubai girls that these trips to Dubai are really just jobs, that Dubai billionaires pay for the most attractive women they could find, fly them to Dubai, and then proceed to go number 2 on these women. Yes, you heard me right. These billionaires would pay for celebrities and influencer models in order to use them as a porta potty. They will pay these women tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, so they can allow them to use them as a toilet, then send them back home. According to Maybach May, Saweetie and other famous celebrities have been paid to attend these Dubai parties. Maybach May also claimed that she allegedly organized the relationship between Saweetie and her current boyfriend, English footballer J.
But this just goes to show the truth always comes to light, bro. People been knowing about these Dubai parties for years now. It's like it's now finally becoming common knowledge, but people been new. You know what I'm saying? People that's been tapped in been new. Anytime you hear about a woman going to Dubai, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stop and question, the hell was you doing in Dubai? You know what I'm saying? That's why they was getting on Cooking with Kaya ass, bro. Because she went to Dubai. I'm not gonna put that on her. I'm not gonna put that and she went out there to get. Now, look, we don't know. We don't know that for sure. But just the simple fact that she went and people got on her about it just says a lot about Dubai, bro, and why women go. Like, even if women just went to Dubai on some regular vacation, wanted to explore the world, wanting to be of the world, right? Even if they was just doing that, we still gotta look at them like, what was you doing in Dubai, shawty? You know what I'm saying? We still gotta have that little bit of skepticism. I mean, that could be with any part of the world for real, but Dubai just got that reputation, dog. So that's what you was doing? That's how you afforded that? Okay, all right, cool. Man,
Sancho.
Look.
Maybach May claims she administered a deal between Sancho and Saweetie to allegedly
Like, look at this, bro. Look at her face, bro. This song, like, she knew she set this up. She set Sweetie up with this football player. And just look at her face, dog. Look at the satisfaction, the sinful satisfaction in her face, bruh. Come on, man.
Up for money. This is actually what led her to expose Saweetie, as she claims Saweetie began dating Sancho in order to never have to pay her cut. Saweetie went from topping the Billboard charts and selling out shows to allegedly selling herself to Dubai sheiks and to football players.
The shortcut.
Showing how far she had fallen following the path set by Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim. Saweetie wasn't the only female rapper exposed for selling herself. Sukihana also got exposed for the same thing. Sometime back, the rapper 6ix9ine claimed
Sukihana exposed herself, bro.
that Sukihana was just like Saweetie, selling herself to whoever would buy it. When Sukihana was asked if this was true, she confidently admitted it was true, confirming that she did in fact sell herself.
You ever sold pussy before though, for real? Like, serious question. Or you just, it makes
I
the
mean,
music?
yeah. All these hoes sell, all of them, especially these rappers. Like, Sweetie, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be funny or like, Sweetie, people will really do more if you just live in your truth, because a lot of the ghetto girls like me, well, a lot of the girls, black community, everybody, they be trying to get into you, and that the reason why they like double dutch, like they jump in, they jump out, because they don't believe you. So when you be making your they be thinking that you like a fake ghetto girl. And it's just because they can't figure you out. And it's like, bitch, if you selling that ass, you selling that ass, whatever you doing, like, that's what you do.
Right.
But you just need to say what the fuck you doing, because that little bit of authenticity.
While Sukihana
You know what I'm saying? I low-key gotta agree with her, bro. People would respect these women a lot more if they was just real about it, instead of trying to pump fake and act like ain't nothing worse than a girl trying to play in your face and lie about some whole shit. Like, shawty, why is you lying? Why you trying to play with my intelligence right now? You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to belittle my intelligence right now? Don't lie about it. If you gonna do it, you'll be 100 with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone it. I'd rather you not do it, but if you gonna do it, at least be honest about it.
You just need to say what the fuck you doing, because that little bit of authenticity.
While Sukihana seemed to be proud of selling herself, just years before, she had acknowledged that she had sold her soul in her
Like, it don't get no realer than this. Shawty on camera crying with a crooked wig and an ashy face, bro. Come on.
pursuit of fame. In this video, Sukihana could be seen in tears telling the world that she regrets her decision of selling her soul.
And I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract, and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil.
I sold my soul to the devil.
I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the mother devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. You know, and it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know, and
God can do all things. And look, this video is old because I remember seeing this video before I even knew who Sukihana was. But clearly, Sukihana embraced the dark side, bro. She embraced it. You know what I'm saying? She talking about some, she prayed, and she said her passion was to rap. Bro, maybe that was her passion, but clearly it's not now. If her passion was to rap, she would be rapping. She has the spotlight and the platform to do so now. What did she chose to do, though? What is she choosing to put her time and energy into? Not rap? You know what I'm saying? Not rap. Like I said, Nicki Minaj, Lil' Kim, music first. Everybody else, everything else first, bro. What's the last Sukihana song? I don't follow them. Maybe she did come out with some music, but what's the last Sukihana song to drop, bro? I don't even know. Man.
it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't.
After making this video though, Sukihana didn't stop chasing fame and success. She instead took things even further and saw her rise alongside Sexy Red. Sexy Red is the final form of the raunchy female rapper archetype. Red is beyond explicit and took degrading herself for money to levels unseen before, which, considering everyone we have spoken about today, that is insane. What started with Lil' Kim progressed all the way to today, resulting in artists like Sexy Red.
Bro, you see this demon shit?
With
Hold
Lil'
on,
Kim
bro.
progressed all the way to today, resulting.
Look at this demon shit, bro. Tongue out the mouth. Like, who is that for? That's some, man, come on, bro. That's some demon shit. I told you she embraced it, dog. She embraced the dark side. She embraced it.
Artists like Sexy Red. This is what this genre birthed, and sadly, it has seriously negatively affected society. In today's world, women are more lost than ever before. While on their path to gain independence and demonstrate women empowerment, they lost their way and became something that goes against everything
But my whole thing is, are these women really lost because they don't know better, or are they lost because they want to be?
they sought out.
You know what I'm saying? What's the quote? Don't save her, she don't want to be saved. That part, the second part is she don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. Not she can't be saved. She doesn't want to be saved, right? Which means she's probably fully aware of the fact that she can be saved. So are they really lost, or are they just choosing to be lost, or to be like not saved, right? That's my whole thing, bro.
To be. While they claim making money off OF was being financially independent because they didn't need men for money, they failed to acknowledge that men were still the ones giving them all that money.
And that's the thing too. They can't do this without the contribution of the weak-minded men. The men that actually pull out their money and pay for these OF accounts, or they pay for these strippers, they pay. Look, bro. I ain't trying to downplay nobody's hustle, or nobody's lifestyle. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than nobody. I'm just saying, bro. None of this is possible without the male contribution. If dudes stop paying for it, do you think the women will keep doing it? Or doing it as much? They probably would still do it, but do you think they would do it as much, bro?
Had to exploit and objectify themselves to make money, making themselves less valuable than they once thought they were. How is a woman's beauty supposed to be cherished when it's being sold on OF for $5 a month? The OF path is a path of moral destruction, a path that female rappers put millions of women on by promoting OF and making it popular. I believe that all of this was a manufactured agenda, an agenda crafted by those who run this world to further desensitize the masses. Those men who run the music industry run everything else, and they use female rappers like Lil' Kim to break the mold and push the boundaries of what was acceptable at the time, with each generation of female rapper pushing the envelope further and further, until all morality was stripped away, allowing for rappers like Sexy Red to have a career. Sadly, these women have not only sold themselves out, but also sold out millions of women too.
So that goes back to my question earlier. Who's the real sellout, bro? The people that oppose this stuff and try to call it out, you know what I'm saying? Or these people, these female rappers, right? Who's the real sellout? You know what I'm saying?
These women have not only...
You don't think Sexy Red would sell you out to make some money? Like, she already did, bro. She already did.
Sold themselves out, but also sold out millions of women too, painting a moralist, meaningless life as a great one. This is why more than ever we need God. We need to remember to stay close to His word and remember the path He put in front of us. Don't allow the devil to drag you on a path of self-destruction. Always remember that you're a child of God, and what you choose to do should always glorify Him. Well,
yeah, because all of this, you know what I'm saying? All of this right here is short term, right? Sexy Red was hot for a minute, but that's it. Only for a minute, bruh. All of this is temporary. All of this is temporary, but the damage is already done. You know what I'm saying? But y'all think it's too late for Sexy Red? I don't think it's too late for her. I think she could turn around if she wants to. But the thing is, you shouldn't have to put yourself through the most extreme trauma to then realize I need to change my ways. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go through a whole phase just to realize that you don't want to be a hoe. Or you don't need to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. Y'all like the video. Like, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?